This is not what Steve Jobs would have wanted. Custody battle? I am gonna say, this is just the demo I've heard, and by heard I mean read. This is just the demo I've read. Me when I start the game. Now with full voice acting. That's me. You there! Yeah, no, this isn't canon compliant. Sorry, boys. Scrunkly wouldn't sound like that. Hello, Scrunkly. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here. See, Scrunkly, imagine. Me? Actually, don't. I take that back. I'm here to give you a very important task. I know, it's a great honor. See, I don't really know how else to say this, but Juna and I have been going through a custody battle over my babies. Frankly, I don't know how she has any standing for my children, but my Blahajas are getting kidnapped from me left and right. Appalling. Hate how much the dialogue does sound like something I would say. Disgusting. So far, she's called my Shark Protective. She's called Shark Protective Services and taken all my children, other than my youngest one, Syrup.
Your Majesty, a letter has arrived from Miss Unagi.
Okay, this is ridiculous. What does Juna want now? Hello, Rin. After our last meeting, I felt so hurt by your words at our last couples counseling session. That's my Juna voice. You're gonna have to get over it. Do you know how long I cried last night? I feel as if your tyrannical nature will be a bad environment for the Blahajas under your care. Because of this, I have called Shark Protective Services to return Syrup under my care while you are currently at work. If you get better at being a ruler, I'll consider sharing custody of the children with you again. Syrup, no! A tyrant? How dare she? What? You read the rest of the letter from Juna as Rin weeps at the loss of Syrup. And this is why this isn't canon compliant, because how dare you? What is that accent? Listen, man. I wasn't gonna ask Juna to help me with this. What are you, insane? If you really want the kids back as soon as possible, I'll give them all back once you say 3 nice things about me. How much do you really want your children back, Rin? Otherwise, here's a token of my affection. I'm sure it'll come to good use sometime soon. Your most precious love, Juna. Not canon. You found 3 gold coins in the envelope. Not true. Not true. She would say something along the lines, what would Juna say in this situation? Bitch ass, pay for your own lawyer, probably. You can hear her saying that. Just 3 gold coins! What does she think I am, a peasant? Rin sighs. Well, you can see the predicament I'm currently in. Wait, you again. What was your name again? Scrunkly make a scrunkly pog. I'm gonna make my Scrunkly original character. My OC, but the letter O has a Scrunkly inside it. You there, the Scrunkly. That's... I'm suing the developers. No. Maybe. I can work with this. That's not real. No. 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 That's just wrong. You're not crazy about that one. What the fuck? Oi. You know what? I'm fine with him being a little... Scrunklies have biology. They are perfect creatures. They don't have traditional biology. But they are alive. They have souls, how dare you. Wait, childless. Childful! I'm gonna tell you some Scrunkly lore right now. I'll do it. The original name, like the code name I had for Scrunklies, because I like putting code names on things because it makes me feel smart and sneaky. The code name I originally had for Scrunklies was they were going to be called Pritchards. Because I just thought that was a dapper name. And then I was like, oh, but the Scrunkly! And they are the Scrunkly. But his name is Pritchard. And I'm happy about this. Anyway, you will now be Chief Scrunkly Advisor. Your duty is to guide me as I deal with the Scrunkly petitioners who have come to me with all of their problems. It's not canon that Scrunklies have problems. I work tirelessly to make sure every Scrunkly is happy. I'm gonna tell you this for free. I'm glad you're enjoying our game. Please don't sue us, we are poor. I mean, you will be if... you will be if you're super chatting me, game dev. Though I imagine that, that more than half of them are skill issues. Not canon, a Scrunkly wouldn't have skill issues. Remember, your choices reflect on my reputation, this kingdom, and... Wait a second. I had to reread that because that's exactly something I would say. Remember, your choices reflect on my reputation, this kingdom, and most importantly, my reputation. So make your decisions carefully, there's no going back. You start working. The way I just fucking did that. I need hand tracking so you can see every time I check the watch I don't wear. Damn it, they've foreseen my actions with their enemy stand.
Announcing the Royal Cook Scrunkly brothers, Wesley and Kinsley.
An intoxicating aroma wafts into the courtroom as two round Scrunklies with distinct chef hats enter. Well, of course they'd be round. They're just hanging around. The two Scrunklies quarrel and... They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. Love in the game, it's not canon. They wouldn't do that. With words we cannot place on screen, I would do that. I'll call you a bitch-ass motherfucker any day of the week. The Scrunklies don't need this. They're peaceful creatures. Get it together. This is an active fanfic. This is like one of those actor AUs where actually everything that's happening is a TV show. And the Scrunklies are just acting. They don't actually have any real drama. Saved it. We're so back. Yeah. The arguing grows louder as the two approach the throne, never breaking from their fight. Aye, aye, settle down. Oh, look at the... They are... Hold on, them. They are chilling. Oh dear God, they are chilling. The two Scrunklies quiet down, but keep trying to push their round bodies at each other.
The reason for petition area in the petition document is simply filled with profanities about the opposing parties, Your Majesty.
Well, bother, who approved them then? The butler remains silent as you look over the petition. Rin's signature is scrawled at the bottom. It's true, Rin Penrose can't read. At the bottom right of the crumpled petition, and a rather obtuse approved stamp sits next to the signature. Anyway, you two, state your business and stop wasting my time.
Mother gave her favourite child the gourmet recipe. I know that I was never her favourite, but all I'm asking is for Kinsey to give me the recipe for the secret sauce. So what if Mother gave me the gourmet recipe? Our regulars wouldn't be ordering it every day, so what's the point of knowing the secret sauce? I'll give you the recipe for the secret sauce if you give me a supply of your leftover white flour from your home-cooked recipe. Over my dead body!
Not canon, Scrunklies wouldn't die. So I've just noticed the moustaches above the beak, and that's quite amusing. I like that.
I could arrange that!
The brothers start to squabble again. The only way I will remotely care about this is if this is the secret recipe for the fish in the fillet of fish. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I eat that without the sauce, I'll have you know. The will dictates that Wesley is bequeathed the famous home-cooked sauce recipes while Kinsley is bequeathed the gourmet recipe. Okay. I thought they were the same one. Oh no! It's canon! I'm stupid! This is an option now, hello. Convince Cook Scrunklies to work together. Use the will.
Our mother clearly said that we each have our own recipe, so why are you trying to take my half, you...
Calm down.
You're the one trying to get my side of the recipe. You've always been Mum's favourite.
I don't think that it was, Chief Scrunkly Advisor. The interview shows the mother of the chef Scrunkly brothers explaining her famous recipe. She explains that the source of the gourmet recipe is used in elements of the home-cooked family recipe. At the same time, the leftover flour of the home-cooked recipe is used in the gourmet recipe. They have to work together. They have to do the thing. Ruby. Let's see. In the thing it says... Oi, can you... I know you're not me. Can you read? Look at this damn interview and just collab on the recipe like your mother intended you. I hate you. I hate this.
I've never seen this. You're right, Your Majesty. We should work on the recipe together like our mother wanted us to.
No, Caesar. No one can do my job as ruler quite like me. It's funny because I'm choosing the choices this time. Alright, court adjourned. Guess what, Chief Scrunkly Advisor? I found Apollo and Justice in my kitchen last night. They were just eating the smiley face potatoes. We love it. My beautiful children are coming back to me. Look at Apollo and Justice! My silly little dudes, not my glory! I may not have adopted them at the same time, but they are essentially twins nonetheless. My lovely babies! I miss you so much! How are you two? Were you mistreated at all? No! Why are they sad? Fuck you! I don't like that they're sad. I need to ameliorate this incredibly fast. Non-canon, they don't get sad. This game is a work of fanfic. This game is a work of fanfic. This game is a work of fanfic. Alright, you two, I'll see you in the kitchen after I'm done with work, okay? There's fruit pastels in the little snack drawer.
Announcing the esteemed scholar Scrunkly Howard!
It's a good name. It's a good name for a scholar. The growing mumble of the crowd start to fill the courtroom. The crowd near the entrance splits and an obnoxious lavender perfume permeates the room as a Scrunkly with a tinted monocle and maroon scholar robes enters. Scholar Scrunkly, what's with the posse? A crowd of Scrunklys hold up their fan signs and continuously shuffle around Howard, slowly becoming a fire hazard. You hear the words of your manager echoing in your head. Rin, buy a fire extinguisher. The buzz of Howard's fans silence when he clears his throat.
I am here for one of the most important missions of my entire life, Your Majesty.
Get on with it! Howard's expression remains unfazed by Rin's impatience and general bad vibes.
I must prove that I am indeed the best poet of the land!
You've got steep competition. Have you seen Shakespeare and Hathaway?
Mr. Howard has challenged you to a poetry competition, Your Majesty.
I'll just take, like, all the banger things my managers say in my management chat. God, no, they've got some real wild ideas sometimes. You'll have to defeat my advisor first before you can approach me. Chief Scrunkly Advisor, you handle this pleb for me. No pressure, but I'll disgrace your entire bloodline and more importantly, dishonor the royal court if you screw up. Good pep talk! Good luck!
Do you know the rules for this poetry competition, right?
You didn't say them.
Correct. All you have to do is follow what I say with the correct rhyme for all three of my prompts and I will consider it my loss.
Good thing I've got someone else on this then.
A flower blooms under crescent moon. The bread rises with rye.
People swear under an oath, but still writhe under a lie.
Many sharks bite at water at the... Sorry, I bit my tongue. Or maybe my beak. Many sharks bite at water as the fish turn.
I eat fish. Fish fear me. Women want me. Women want fish. I'm hungry. I'm scared of fish. I wish my parents would not be so stern.
Squirm I may, but fear I shall never.
Dollars, dollars, baby. I eat fear. Scumbered I may, but fear I shall never. Because my friends and I... Sure, this one. I was like, syllable count. Wait a second, I can do this.
I shall succeed my title as best poet of the land to you. Au revoir.
Yeah! Howard, let's go! Howard's fans yell words of encouragement as Howard moves out of the courtroom, his head remaining high despite his slightly bruised ego from his defeat. He's a good sport. All Scrunklys would be good sports, I believe in them. Chief Scrunkly Advisor, my sweet daughter Puddles has returned. When I got back, she was reading next to the fireplace and watching a VOD of your poetry competition. That VOD, this very VOD you're watching right now. Zoom out. You see the blahage watching the VOD of you watching the VOD on... I've already been confused. I've done it. I'm confused. Did you know, Chief Scrunkly Advisor, that Puddles has actually won a poetry competition before? True. She's very smart. Correct. She is my well-spoken, flourishing daughter. I'll have to go get afternoon tea with her today and get her favorite food served. Tiny cucumber sandwiches. Rin's eyes shine with happiness as she continues to gush about Puddles. Oh, here she comes! Yes! Blush and a hat! Fucking based as hell! Yes. Yes! Puddles, my sweet Puddles, I may not have a sleep schedule, but that doesn't mean that you should be up so late. I know you're watching the poetry competition, but you still need to go to sleep. Yes, I'm talking about you. Their autograph. Well, since you're here, you can ask them yourself. You sure you don't want mine first? Shy! My intelligent, out-of-this-world daughter is shy! Puddles is right there! You can just ask them! This is... I presume this scene also, like, coincides with just me, like, furiously giving the... the Blahaj little head scratches. Puddles, I'm not making fun of you. I'm doing... I'll see you back at the library. Puddles scuttles off without, presumably, another word.
Announcing Noble Scrunkly, Duchess Remington, and Peasant Scrunkly Beansack.
With their head down, a much more decrepit, impoverished Scrunkly trails the former Scrunkly. Not canon. Not canon. Scrunklys help each other out. They all thrive. Scrunklys wouldn't have eye bags because it makes me sad. This is a friendly reminder that this game is not canon to the Scrunkly lore.
Your Excellence, I have come to you in an earnest plea to help state my case against Duchess Remington.
Well, at least he uses my proper form of address. Speak then.
This Scrunkly refuses to leave my plot of land, claiming that his grandparents made an agreement with mine to own his farm. I have expansion plans for my vacation home, but that land's smack dab in the middle of the center of this peasant's farmhouse.
Why are you talking like that?
Please, Your Excellence, I am but a simple Scrunkly dedicated to my farmland. My family fell into hard times during my first period as a family head, and I never learned how to read.
Not canon. Scrunklys get free education. They're allowed to be smart.
My grandfather told me that before that, if the time comes when we need to prove our family's claim to the land, I only need to bring our family seal to our prince, and she will know what to do.
What is the timeline on this? How old do you think I am? That's very little to go off of, peasant. Bad move on your grandfather's part, trusting me. Oh god. All Scrunklys in this game are actors. It's just makeup, don't worry. He's okay. Also, what am I supposed to do with this? Hey, random noble I never approved of. Do you know what this is for?
I've never seen that thing, my prince. Must be something this peasant pulled out of his wastebasket.
Also an actor. They're actually friends in real life. Now we have a goofy little seal, and for what? I vaguely remember something similar to this, but I can't seem to recall. Hey, butler, do you remember? The butler quickly appears in front of Rin. You were witness to this case from, like, 80 years ago, my liege.
Wait, no, this is me speaking, never mind.
Wait, how old do you think I am? Are you? Well, I don't do much magic these days. I'm too sleepy.
Your Majesty, you said, and I quote, "This seal is a bit cringe, but bring it back if you need help down the line."
Yeah, that face is about right. Upon closer look, you see that the bottom of the stamp is engraved with the insignia of a fancy hat crossed with a pitchfork. They were besties the whole time. I knew it.
I have prepared the relevant instructions for the seal, Your Majesty. In case you have forgotten, of course.
Butler, do you have such little faith in me? The butler says nothing. Rin takes a brief look at the sheet of paper. I mean, obviously I've got to look at the thing first. Guide to using a runic seal. Step 1. Light a lavender incense with a maroon match. Like the thing that the Scrunkly was wearing. The perfume. The eau de parfum. Step 2. Hold the lit incense against the bottom of the stamp. Step 3. Press the heated stamp against wax parchment. You find an assortment of incense and matches in front of you, deftly placed by the butler. Let's see. It's the lavender one with the maroon. With maroon 5! Yeah! Okay. At the top of the stamp, it was at the bottom. I can cheat. Tee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee. At the bottom of the stamp, I'm doing a good thing. It's always remember to refer back to instructions, kids. The stamp grows warm against your touch. And then I do it on the... I thought I said baking paper. Aluminum foil. Aluminium. Wax parchment. A murmur travels the courtroom as the light on the stamp's handle grows brighter. Veins of navy blue streak against the wax parchment from the stamp and fall into place. The previously empty wax parchment is now filled with details of a lengthy contract titled Oscar Beansack's Settlement.
Oscar was the founder of the Remington Dukedom. I guess I shall have to agree with this order of evidence. Thank you so much, my excellence.
All in a day's work, I suppose. Run off now. I need to go take my afternoon nap. Court adjourned. Court adjourned. I found my own these babies Catherine Bullocks under my blankets last night. They are just chilling. My twinsies. Well, they are non-identical twins, but twins nonetheless. I care them. It could happen. Look at them, they're chilling! Yes! 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 They are happy, they are thriving. Look at that smile. Oh, look at my sweet babies ready for the blanket over to the courtroom. You wanted to donate to the Beansack family? And crowdfund to sponsor their education? Well, we might not have the funds in the treasury to... But your blanket is so expensive! There's no need to take such drastic measures. We can just get Super Chats to pay for it, surely. Oh no. I'm a nice person. I'm playing a character. Everyone in this show is playing a character. It's fine, I would never say something like that.
Announcing first of his name, Emperor Coral High!
Oh. Me when the... The ground shakes as thunder resounds throughout the courtroom. Panic settles into the courtiers and several cover their ears in response to the loud claps of thunder. He's not that scary. He's not that scary. Don't bully him. An elder, bright blue shark enters the courtroom, glowering at Rin as they approach the throne. Coral High! Oh, great Emperor, I'm honored to be graced with your presence. What brings your excellence to my courtroom today?
Where are my great-great-grandkids?
Well, you see.
Where is Nibbles?
What? Wait, Emperor Coral High, I can explain.
I heard that they've been taken by Shark Protective Services. What have you done? I see that you've made a great effort to bring them back.
I'm 5 blahage. Living. Yes, I have.
Wait here.
Coral High flips and storms out of the room, thundering noises following him. Rin calls after him. Coral High, do you need help? I wonder where he's going. Thunder roars across the room as Coral High suddenly appears in the courtroom once more, like a force of nature he is.
I have retrieved Nibbles.
Ooh. My son, my dapper boy! How did you get him back?
I asked Miss Unagi nicely.
You what?
Take care of them or I will be back.
This time when Coral High leaves, he does not return. Nibbles. Nibbles. Living my best life! Nibbles is back! Let's go! I'm glad to hear your siblings have been doing well. You've always been my most responsible child. What? I've always been good at ruling my kingdom. You're right, Nibbles. I guess you can say that my decisions have been much more informed as of late. I'll see what I can do. Who's been helping me? Nibbles, you don't think that I'm capable of doing this myself? I'm canonically 85,000 years old in this game. My son says thank you for your service. Yes, Nibbles, I haven't touched the garden, so feel free to take a nice walk through now you're back. I love you, Nibbles. I'm glad to have you back. Pat, pop, pat, 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 pop, pat. Nibbles leaves the courtroom and the butler hands Nibbles a can of sardines on the way out. The following day, Rin receives a letter from Juna. Hello, my dear Rin. Well, you've done quite well for yourself. A little birdie told me that you were being less of a tyrant nowadays and the kids want to see you more often. I wish you had this attitude during our counseling sessions, but I'll make do with whatever's happening now. See you soon, love, and maybe you'll get custody of the rest of our children back. Your love, Juna. That's still my Juna voice. Don't tell her. P.S. My offer still stands. You can get all the children back immediately if you send a reply to this letter with 3 nice things about me. A wink. Terrible. Will Rin finally get her Blahaj children back? Or will... I don't know what this voice is. I'll keep doing it. Or will Rin have to be emotionally vulnerable with Juna? Stay tuned to find out. You can have hats. That's nice. I like the little traffic cone. He's just like me. No. Egg. Delicious egg. Oh. There he goes. There he goes.